Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. This video is going to be my J's for my in-depth Blu-ray collection, so let's get straight on with it. So first up, we've got a film which was directed by Sam Mendes and stars my favourite actor Jake Gyllenhaal, and that is Jarhead. As I said, with Jake Gyllenhaal, it also has Peter Sarsgaard, Chris Cooper and Jamie Foxx. Set in the Iraq War, I believe. About a Marine at boot camp, basically. I've not seen it, but I really want to watch it because I really like Sam Mendes. I think I've seen all of his films. I think this is the only one, maybe one other, that I've not seen of his. So I do want to watch this. And as I said, Jake Gyllenhaal is my favourite actor, so I shall watch this soon because it interests me. So yeah, let me know if you've seen this down below. That is Jarhead. Next up is one of my favourite films, and I think I could say it's my favourite Tom Cruise film. This is a lovely edition. This was the 20th anniversary edition. Came with a slipcover, got this brand new for just under £5, I think, and it comes with, I think I've shown it before, it comes with a booklet, it comes with a CD, soundtrack. It's a really good edition, and I'm glad to have got it at the price I did, and that is Jerry Maguire. Also starring Renee Zellweger and Cuba Gooding Jr. Really like this film. Obviously, it's about sports. Is he like an agent? Yeah, he's an agent who leaves this big company that he works for and sets up his own company, and takes Renee Zellweger's character with him, and they fall in love. And he signs this big footballer, Cuba Gooding Jr. It's just a really good film. Good romantic comedy. As I said, I think it might possibly be my favourite Tom Cruise film. I've always thought that he's a better dramatic actor than he is an action star. Don't get me wrong, I like Mission Impossible films and all the action films he does, but I'd love to see him go back and do some more dramas like this. I think the reason he stopped is because the last big one he did was Lions for Land, and that was quite a disappointment. So he decided he wasn't going to do them anymore, and he just focused on action films. Maybe when he gets too old to do action films, he'll go back to drama films. But will he ever? I mean, he's almost 60 now, and he's still doing the Mission Impossible films, so who knows? But yeah, really like Jerry Maguire and definitely recommend it. Next up is another Clint Eastwood film. I say another because there was quite a few in the last video I did. Obviously only directed by him. I've not seen this, but I want to watch it because it's directed by Clint Eastwood and because it's probably be quite interesting. And that is Jersey Boys, about obviously the Jersey Boys, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. About their rise to fame during the 60s. The only famous person in this is Christopher Walken, who I believe plays a mobster that I don't know whether he helps them or he's involved with their lives somehow. But yeah, really look forward to watching this film when I can. That is Jersey Boys. Next up is one of my favourite films from last year. Some people will class this as a 2019 film because that's when it came out in America, but it actually came out New Year's Day last year here, so I'm going to class it as a film from last year because that is when I watched it and that is when it was released here. And that is Jojo Rabbit. Really good film. I think this is probably Taika Waititi's best, but I haven't seen all of them, so I cannot definitively say that. I do also love What We Do in the Shadows, Thor Ragnarok, but I think those are the only ones I've actually seen yet, but I will be watching more when I can. But obviously this stars Taika Waititi as imaginary Hitler, who is this young boy's imaginary friend, and he wants to be a Nazi, help the Nazis, but he doesn't really know why. Scarlett Johansson plays his mother, and one day his mother helps a young Jewish girl and hides her in their house. It's just a really good film, really funny. It's got very good mixture of comedy and heartwarming drama to it, and I think it's really well done. I really liked it. So yeah, if you like Taika Waititi, you'll definitely like this. That is Jojo Rabbit. Next up is a film from 2019, and this is definitely the best performance from anyone that year, and she did win the Oscar for it, and that is Judy, starring Renee Zellweger. I was so happy when she won the Oscar for this. I know a lot of people got annoyed but I thought it was very well deserved. When I watched this, her performance absolutely floored me. I've not seen it since, but I will, because I did love the film, even though a lot of people didn't think the film was amazing, but they were saying her performance was amazing, which it was. But I will definitely watch this again, because I really like this film, and I definitely recommend this to everyone, because it is a really good film. That is Judy, obviously about Judy Garland. Next up, wrong order, sorry. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. Obviously this was like a reboot of the original, and this was really good. Really like this. I like the chemistry between all four of the main characters, the cast. Obviously The Rock, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan. Just thought it was a really fun film. Really enjoyed this in the cinema. So yeah, if you like adventure films, or if you like the original Jumanji, definitely worth watching. And then we have the sequel to that, which is The Next Level, which a lot of people thought wasn't that good. I kind of have the same thoughts of it as the first one. Really enjoyed it, liked the chemistry between the four. Thought Kevin Hart was a standout in this. Really liked the addition of Danny DeVito and Danny Glover, even though they only had small parts in it. Decent film, decent watch, and I'm looking forward to them doing a third one, which I think is happening, but I don't know when. It's probably being written at the moment, so yeah. But anyway, that's Jumanji, The Next Level. Next up is a classic. I've only got the first one. I don't know why. I've only seen the first one. I've not seen the other two, but then I've seen the two after. It'll make sense once I've shown it. But this is a Steven Spielberg film. Obviously, it is the classic Jurassic Park. Really good film. Great classic film. As I say, I've only seen this. I've not seen the other two. But then I have seen Jurassic World and the sequel to Jurassic World. So I just need to watch the other two, really. And then I've seen them all. I'm going to try and get the trilogy set at some point. But I got this in Poundland, and I thought that was a great deal for Poundland. But yeah, obviously it's a classic. You got Richard Attenborough, Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum. Classic dinosaur scene when he looks up. Just a great film, really good 90s film, and a classic. That is Jurassic Park. And then obviously I have also got Jurassic World. This is the only other one I've got, which is a return to form, because I've heard that the second and third was a step down from the first one, but this is just as good as the first one. Probably not as good, but this is when they return to Jurassic Park. This obviously has Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard in this time. None of the original cast returned, I don't think anyway, from what I remember. Just really good film, really like this. Yeah, not much else I can say about this. If you like the first one, the original, you'll probably like this one. And then the final film is an Adam Sandler comedy. I know a lot of people don't like Adam Sandler comedies. I just do. And this is a good one. I really like this. Thought it was really funny. And that is Just Go With It, which also has Jennifer Aniston in and Nicole Kidman. Yeah, I really like this. Thought it was really funny. Not much else I can say. It's basically about a man that meets the girl of his dreams, and he basically says to his assistant, "Can you pretend to be my wife for a week whilst we go on holiday?" Like his ex-wife, rather. And everything backfires, and it's just a comedy. Yeah, you're either gonna like it or you're not. I do, so I like most Adam Sandler films, so yeah, that is Just Go With It. Like I said, that was short, I know, but I don't have many J's yet. I will probably next year have doubled that. But yep, so that is it for this video. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a like. If for some reason you didn't like the video, by all means give it a dislike. But if you choose to dislike it, I would appreciate it if you let me know why down in the comments, so I can improve on it in the next video. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and turn the notification bell on so you know when I have a new video uploaded onto the channel. Comment down below, have you seen any of them, and specifically any of the ones I've not seen? What are your thoughts on them? Anything. I will get back to anyone that takes the time to leave me a comment. And that is it. So until next time everyone, take care, goodbye.